So I just got done watching the Jake Paul Anthony Joshua fight for the second time. Yeah, I've watched it twice by now. I'm a big fight fan. And I'm so happy and glad that Anthony Joshua knocked Jake Paul out. I mean, it was pretty satisfying to watch him get knocked out, have his jaw broken in two places. I say that because he's made a mockery of the sport of boxing for the past 5 years. Okay, he's turned boxing, the sport I love, the sweet science, into celebrity boxing. I don't want to see celebrities box. I want to see boxers box boxers. I want to see Canelo versus Crawford. That compared to this that we just witnessed, well, I witnessed twice. I mean, the feelings I got of euphoria from watching Crawford and Canelo dance around for 12 rounds. I mean, I want to go and watch that fight right now after watching the Jake Paul Joshua fight twice now. Yes, I watched it twice now. I mean, it's only 6 rounds. But Jake Paul, is it the end of Jake Paul? Probably not. I hope I could come on here and say, yes, this is definitively the end of Jake Paul. But I just can't say that. He's like a roach. He's going to be here when everybody else is gone. It's going to be Jake Paul and just going to be roaches, and that's it. Because this guy can rebrand like anybody. He's a great content creator. I'm not saying he's not a great businessman because he's been able to encapsulate the boxing space for the last 5 years. Pretty much make a mockery of it, if we're going to be frank and honest. I mean, if you watch that fight, I mean, so bad. It was an ugly fight until about the 5th round where Anthony Joshua finally decided, hey, I'm way bigger than this dude, and this guy has zero footwork at all. Sure, Jake Paul landed some punches that had zero effect on Joshua. Zero. Like negative zero impact. Jake Paul does not have the power to even, like, Joshua, he opened himself up because he was trying to find lanes so he can knock him out. So naturally, when you do that, you're going to open yourself up for retaliation, return fire. So that's the only reason Jake Paul got a really clean shot in the 5th round. And Joshua was like, it barely even fazed him. It's kind of like a fly on a horse. It's like, it's more of a nuisance than actually doing something. But yeah, at the end of Jake Paul, I mean, it's so frustrating to watch him in a ring with an actual fighter. And I don't blame Josh for taking this fight. It's his biggest payday easily. So yeah, if I'm going to go in there 6 rounds, 3 minutes, 18 minutes of fight time, less than 18 minutes of fight time, and you're going to pay me this large amount of money to do that, I don't buy into the notion that, oh, AJ had to knock him out in the 1st or 2nd round, or it was an embarrassment. I got to tell you, it's hard to knock somebody out that is on an elliptical in the middle of the ring. All I heard for the length of Money Mayweather's career is that he ran in the ring. Jake Paul at one point literally was in a jog in the ring. So I don't want to hear anybody ever say or claim that Money Mayweather was running in the ring when I saw Jake Paul in a literal jog inside of the ring. I don't want to hear anybody say that ever in life. I'll be like, hey, if you want to see some running in the ring, pull up the Paul Joshua fight. That was jogging in real time. So let's just get that out the way first and foremost. The end of Jake Paul, it's not the end of Jake Paul because there's going to be money to be made and suckers are going to go in flocks and watch this clown show. That's just where we are in 2025. People want to see a train wreck. People want to see a clown show. So there is going to be a market for Jake Paul. I don't know who he's going to fight next. I hope he fights another boxer because it was wildly entertaining. It was wildly entertaining. At the same time, it was some ugly ass boxing, if we're going to be frank about it. It was some really ugly boxing that I can't get out of my head right now. I can't count how many times Jake Paul purposely fell at the knees of AJ. It's like, bro, what are you doing? His footwork was so bad in the fight. I was watching the footwork between AJ, a real legit boxer, and then Jake Paul. I mean, bless Jake Paul's heart. I mean, he's only been boxing, for 8 years? I mean, kudos to him for picking up the sport. But, bro, there's levels to boxing for a reason. I hope this dissuades him from fighting another boxer who might not take it as easy on him, because I remember AJ has not boxed in 18 months or something like that. So I mean, if he would have fought somebody that just fought 6 months ago and was still in shape. Also, AJ had to get down to 245. He doesn't fight at 245. He fights well north of that. So I mean, before the fight, he had to cut weight to get down to 245. So, I mean, that does make a difference because AJ is a large man. He's like 6'6". So 6'6", 245. I mean, it's cutting a lot of weight. So, I mean, there's that factor. He probably didn't pack the power that he normally packs. But the knockout, probably about 75% of what AJ can actually do. So, I mean, I guess I'm glad for that, because I guess in a pinch, when there's nothing else to watch, I guess I could just put on a Jake Paul fight a year from now where he's fighting somebody else. I don't know who he's going to fight. Is he going to fight Tank again? He might double back and want to fight Tank, somebody that's smaller than him. That might be... Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing that, even though he's making a mockery of the sport of boxing. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. I can just say that he's making a mockery of boxing. But, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. I could just sit back and just consume it. I mean, I can't be like, hey, we don't want you fighting anymore, Jake Paul, and sanction that he can't fight anymore. I don't have the authority or the power or the autonomy to do that. It sucks that I don't. I wish I had that kind of power, but I don't. So all I can do is just complain about Jake Paul making a mockery of the sport of boxing and just watch it again. I'm just going to put myself through the same loop, whoever the next Joker that wants to step in the ring with Jake Paul. And, yeah, I mean, it's a joke at the end of the day. Sure, AJ knocked him out. Sure, he's going to get millions, but respect in the boxing game, man, it's just hard to come by. Jake Paul is going to get respect in the boxing game for stepping into the ring with AJ. And the legit boxers are going to look at AJ like, you let this dude go into the 6th round with you? Really? They're going to be looking at AJ sideways. Dude, people are going to be lining up like legit fighters to fight AJ. They're going to be like, Jake Paul went 6 rounds with you? I'm going to get you out here in 2 rounds, bro. But, yeah. Is the end near for Jake Paul? Absolutely not. I wish I could come on here and be like, yeah, man, Joshua really taught him a lesson. He ain't going to want to go back in the ring again. He already tweeted out that, yeah, I broke my jaw in 2 places. Hey, I'll see you in 10 days, Canelo. I mean, this dude got a screw loose. He's a master marketer, master content creator. I mean, I can't take that away from Jake Paul. It's a spectacle. It's a clown show. But was I entertained? Sure, I was entertained. I was entertained by his lack of boxing acumen, his lack of boxing awareness in the ring, his lack of actual skill or talent. I mean, sure, you can land a few punches out there. I mean, that's commendable. He's been doing it for 8 years. So I would imagine if you box for 8 years, you would be able to land a few punches out there against a live heavyweight if they allow you and they open themselves up and you're able to, slip in there and get some punches in. I mean, you should be able to do that after 8 years. But that doesn't mean that you're a good boxer and that you're not making a mockery of the sport of boxing. All right, that's all I have. Jake Paul, Joshua ends with a KO by AJ. All right, that's all I have. KSK rolling out. Peace.